Oh no, I forgot to upload something today, didn't I? Um, ah, so you can take a shower in this newly added thing. Uh, 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 I don't know how this thing works. Uh, uh, okay, my fart sounds are sounding a bit better. Yeah, where's my computer? I forgot to set. I haven't set up my computer. I haven't set up my laptop yet, haven't I? Well, I don't have time to do. I guess I can just record a video right now. Good morning, world, and all who inhabit it. My name is Lego Spongy, and welcome to another episode of the SpongeBob review series. Sorry, there wasn't any actual videos yesterday, and but yeah, there's a slightly late video out today, and yeah, it's another SpongeBob episode review. And I know I had one of my friends, Jakuma, who watched the first review episode. Say he was saying like that the whole skit at the beginning went on for way too long and just didn't really work out. It just like took up a lot of the episode. And yeah, it was pretty long, but then again, the shortcut but then again, the episode the shortcut I took was pretty much the exact same. Was like it went the exact same length as when SpongeBob took when SpongeBob took his shortcut. So yeah, um, I don't know. I was just trying to make it I was trying to make it similar to the episode, and it just went on for way too long. Mainly because the shortcut in the actual episode did go on for pretty long. But yeah, I decided this episode I'm just going to go fairly quicker. Just like I have a little skit at the ready, and yeah, we'll just get it done and over with. So just grab a minecart. Whoop, get a minecart. Place down here. So yeah, so I in this episode I am going to be reviewing the SpongeBob episode Tutor Sauce. And yeah, in the episode, Mr. Krabs teaches SpongeBob how to drive. So, I'm actually going to try and drive to the review studio in this little car. And in the episode, SpongeBob did crash like repeatedly as a running gag in the episode. Let's just hope I'll be able to actually drive well and not crash into anything, because I don't really have my license yet. But anyway, let's just go. Oh, good, look at that! I'm actually driving. This is nice. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Yeah, it's still going the right way. Okay. Oh no! Wait, wrong turn! Wrong turn! Wait, what? I, I, ah, no! Ay, ay, ay. I'm probably going to have to work on that. That did not end up well. Um, whew. So yeah, somehow I knew that was coming. Just gonna get a shovel out and fix this road right here. I guess while I was recklessly driving, sort of just I sort of just like went off track and stuff. But anyway, a bit of an update to the review studio. I now have sort of like a ratings garden. It's kind of like Stampy Longnose's Love Garden, but instead of like names of people like that you want to add, this is like the area where I'm going to put all the ratings of each episode. So like I already put down like my rating for Lost in Bikini Bottom, and I'm going to go in order of these signs, and that'll show like what episodes I'm going to do next. So like if I go by this slowly, then you'll see the order in which I'm going the next I don't know, like 24 episodes I'm going to review or something. So that's like the first row. Then it's the second row. Yeah, there are some there are some reviews on here that you're probably going to be pretty excited for. Just like because there's I'm planning on getting like a few of the worst, like the most hated ones out of the way, and I might do one. I might do one like later, like maybe possibly after this one that I personally don't like, but everyone else seems to like. So anyway, let's go into the review building. Wait, I'm gonna set to nighttime. Oh yeah, and also my house. My house has like a little antenna right over there. It's I think it looks pretty nice. I think it looks pretty nice. Oh, it's a satellite dish. A satellite dish. Sorry about that. And also, I don't know if you saw. I noted that down in the comment section of the first SpongeBob review video. But when I walked over here, I called this broken fire hydrant an abandoned sofa. I was just like, so you go past the abandoned sofa, and jot left of the abandoned sofa. I didn't even realize that I said abandoned sofa, but I meant to say broken fire hydrant just in case anyone was confused in any way. But yeah, I just had to clear that up because that was bothering me. This is another one of Spongy's clean freak moments. But anyway, it's nighttime. Looks beautiful out. Let's just let's get to the episode. I mean, well, yeah, let's get to the review. Let's see. Yeah, we're only 6 minutes in. We did this quicker than last time. So anyway, good morning, world, and all who inhabit it. My name's Michael Spongy, and welcome to the second SpongeBob SquarePants episode review. So yeah, in this episode, I'm going to be reviewing the episode 190B, I believe, of SpongeBob SquarePants, entitled Tutor Sauce. In the episode, Mr. Krabs teaches SpongeBob how to drive. I think so. First of all, Mr. Krabs teaching SpongeBob how to drive is a really, really clever sort of plot idea. I'm really glad that like they're actually having other people try and teach SpongeBob, but he of course fails. I mean, you can't actually have an episode with him passing his driver's test. That just wouldn't make much sense. But yeah, the episode begins at the Krusty Krab, and and SpongeBob's just making a bunch of Krabby Patties really weirdly. One Krabby Patty is like a Krabby Patty with both buns are also with both buns that are all like, well, sorry. Yeah, I really need to clear my thoughts. I didn't actually write down any notes or anything, so I don't. I'm just thinking this off the top of my head. I haven't really seen the episode that recently, so I kind of forget what it was like. But I do remember how it pretty much all played out. But anyway, so yeah, so according to the guy in the Krusty Krab, so SpongeBob's been making all the Krabby Patties wrong. One of the Krabby Patties was a Krabby Patty. The Krabby Patty is a Krabby Patty, and both buns are also Krabby Patties. So luxurious. So yeah, SpongeBob's just real. The reason that SpongeBob's been making all the Krabby Patties wrong is because he failed his boating test again, and his boating exam. I always, for some reason, I always sound like I'm saying booty. Like I don't know. SpongeBob's booty exam. I'm talking. Oh wait, I'm talking about I'm talking about these booty. I don't want you guys thinking. I don't want you. Don't think the wrong way. I was talking about these booties. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. So SpongeBob has failed his boating exam again, and so Mr. Krabs decides to teach SpongeBob how to drive because he believes that he taught his daughter Pearl how to drive well. But as you can see from her pretty funny gag, Pearl just rams through the Krusty Krab, like the kitchen, in her she drives through the crust like the kitchen. She drives through the kitchen, and one thing that's really really shocking is Mr. Krabs just actually gives Pearl money, just randomly out of the blue, no hesitation or anything, just like okay, here you go, and that was pretty shocking. I have to admit, it's just like. I guess it's because the guy who wrote the episode, Jack Pendervis, he hasn't really gotten that used to the character, so So I don't know. That was just a bit out of character moment for Mr. Krabs, but I liked it. I thought it was good that Mr. Krabs was actually generous, which is good. I don't know why, but it's just kind of bothering me. It's like um, it's not really that bright. Maybe it's just like I don't have. There we go. Never mind. I just had my laptop tipped a bit further back. So anyway, so Mr. Krabs tries to teach SpongeBob to drive, and there's just like multiple gags with SpongeBob just continuously crashing into the Krusty Krab, and they're all really funny and creative. They're like there's one where SpongeBob's like near his hat. Where SpongeBob's in an empty parking lot. He tries backing up and crashes into the Krusty Krab, even though it just like, wasn't near him at all. And then there's another one where SpongeBob's near his neighborhood, and he's told to drive to Patrick's house, and he overexcitedly crashes into the side of Patrick's house, and Mr. Krabs goes flying, damages the roof of the Krusty Krab, and that one was pretty funny. And there was also one where there's like sort of like a driving simulator with an arcade game, and he ends up crashing into the Krusty Krab with the arcade game. I don't really know how that works, but that's cartoon. But that's cartoon logic for you. That was also really funny, and I see a certain thing a certain theme you're seeing here is that the episode was really funny. I have to admit, um, yeah, it just has a lot of jokes that work really well. I mean, even though there's just multiple, even though like the main joke is SpongeBob crashing into the Krusty Krab, and the show doesn't really work with running gags that often. I think that worked pretty well. I do believe that that was a good running gag, and it's it was really funny because they did it in different ways, so it wasn't just the exact same thing over and over and over again, just like SpongeBob crashes into the Krusty Krab, crash again and again. That just would be boring. It would be extremely boring to have just SpongeBob continuously crashing into the Krusty Krab with no good jokes or anything added to it. Like there was like some sort of like quick montage with SpongeBob continuously crashing into the Krusty Krab, but there was just like a really funny gag at the end of each like little segment of it where like the guy thinks he's done fixing up the Krusty Krabs. It's like like he thinks he's finished fixing the top of the Krusty Krab, but then it's just smashed immediately, so he has to go back up every single time. And then it's just really creative about how he did it. And there's also a really funny and yet very creepy little like close up shot with with SpongeBob's like overexcited little smile. It's just Mr. Krabs going. Mr. Krabs is like, is this the face of your final defeat? Is it crabs? It just shows like a really creepy close up of SpongeBob. And he's just like, yeah, you'll have to see for yourself in order to see what I'm actually talking about. It's just kind of confusing coming from my mouth, but it definitely was pretty funny. But so yeah. So after a bunch of really failed attempts at trying to teach SpongeBob to drive, he takes him to this is the double roundabout. It's like a really dangerous road, and he has Gary drive through the roundabout. He does it perfectly, which is very strange, but it's Gary. So what would you expect? He does a bunch of things perfectly. He actually tied SpongeBob's shoes somehow. I don't want to know how he did it, but yeah, I mean, so that was pretty funny. And then of course Mr. Krabs is caught by the police for letting a snail drive a car. Well, a boat in SpongeBob, of course. And there's a few really funny. There's a few pretty funny jokes with the cop saying he's married to his job, and he's like has some issues. He goes into couples counseling and stuff like that. I have to admit I did laugh at that. So yeah, I have to admit I keep saying that. It's just really funny, and a lot of other people definitely think the same way as just it is really funny. So Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. I didn't finish explaining the episode. So the episode ends with a really cool twist ending that I wouldn't have expected. Mr. Krabs' punishment, instead of just like getting arrested like any like like any poorly written episode of SpongeBob would, just have them arrested for doing something, and that's just the end of the episode. So, instead, his punishment is going to is his punishment is going back to boating school with like in the same class as SpongeBob. So he told me if they actually made an episode with Mr. Krabs and SpongeBob in boating school, it would work a lot better than boating buddies. I know that for a fact. I mean, I don't really mind boating buddies, but yeah, boating buddies, I have to admit, was pretty bad. But so yeah, and also it might work a little bit. It'd be funny if it did work a little bit more with Mr. Krabs and Mrs. Puff's relationship from the Krusty Love the season 2 episode. Of course, I'm not really sure because of summer job, and that didn't then. I'm rambling. I should go and do my rating on this episode. So I will get out all the colors so you don't really know what I'm going to rate the episode. So I'm going to rate it. Oh wait, I haven't actually explained the ratings. So if I give the episode a 9 out of 10, a 9 or 10, it's great. Well, it's like a 9 or 10 out of 10. That's a great rating. Great 8 out of 8. Great. Oh, I should not make any MLG jokes. That was just really sad. 7 out of 8. Well, a 7 or 8 out of 10 score. That's an okay. 5 or 6 is you tried. 3 or 4 it's just like what was that? And then one or two is horrid, meaning just like a really bad episode I would not that I just wouldn't want to watch. Then 0 is just this is not SpongeBob at all. It's just something that I just can't consider I just can't consider a SpongeBob episode and would just don't want to watch it. So, well then again, it's just like there are a couple episodes that I just don't want to watch, but I wouldn't consider them 0 worthy. But yeah, 0 is basically just like the worst of the worst. So then now you can see my score is going to be a great. But is it a 10 out of 10 or 9 out of 10? Well, you'll see once I finish typing this. So, I will give it out of 10 a 9. So, okay, yeah. Okay. So, I bet you're wondering why did I give it a 9 when I thought it was just so funny. Well, even though it was like a load of just even though it was a load of great jokes, compared to like the rest of the rest of the episodes in season 9.2, it's just like it doesn't really compare to all the like the really great episodes. I mean, it was really good, but it's just that it's just not like as I don't know, it's just like not as like amazing or like I don't know, like there are some episodes of SpongeBob that I have to admit would be as good would be as good as Steven Universe. Like not as compelling, not as like dramatic, but just like comedy and adventure wise and stuff and all some along the lines of that. It's just like Tutor Sauce is okay. I need to rethink this. So Tutor Sauce is great, but it's just not as great as a bunch of the other like really good episodes. And there's some that I do like as much as this. There's some that I like not as much of this, but I still do like them. And there's others like a few upcoming ones that'll like more. And Tutor Sauce, I did think was going to be my favorite episode of the series, but I was proven wrong after seeing like a lot of the future episodes. So I won't spoil anything, but yeah, I guess that'll wrap up my review. So I should probably put these. Ah, just breaking everything. Should probably put these back. So yeah, I guess that pretty much wraps up my review of Tutor Sauce. So like, well, my basic review is just like a lot of really funny jokes, and just a really creative and original story. And Mr. Krabs is a really nice guy, and there's also some really good expressions, and I don't know, it was just hilarious. But of course, the reason I like a bunch of the other a bunch of the other episodes that came after Tutor Sauce is because those episodes were funny, but they had more than just humor. There was more to that than humor. There was like other exciting, adventurous elements, and it was just pretty much everything. And just I won't spoil anything. I'm just rambling on, and I'm not. I'm just not. None of my words are just coming out correctly. So we've got another 20-minute episode. So I think this has gone on for way too long. So again, I didn't organize my thoughts, but I did the best I could. Jakuba, are you happy with me this time? Anyway, thank you all for watching this episode of SpongeBob Reviews. Hopefully, I'll be able to get to the next episode, the executive treatment, pretty quickly. Because I've just been really busy with like doing errands and stuff with my mom. It's sad, but hopefully hopefully I will be able to do videos more often. I just haven't really had the time to do many videos or like to pre-record because I have like so many people living in my house and stuff. But anyway, thank you all for watching this episode of the SpongeBob Reviews. I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully, the next episode of my review of Tutor Sauce, the executive treatment, will come out really soon. But anyway, yeah, thank you all for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and until the next video, I'll see you later. Bye! Um, okay. Gotta think of something creative for the executive treatment. I know. I have a great idea for something we could. I have a great idea for something we can do for the executive for the ex. I know something we can do for the executive treatment. How about we can make